about emotion in this process, which might seem like a bit of a weird topic, although perhaps if you've gone through lean eating, maybe not so much. But I think in the beginning, when folks are early to the lean eating process, they're like, emotion? You're supposed to teach me about protein and vegetables. And then, of course, as you go through, you discover that emotion plays a much more significant role than you would have expected. So I'm here to talk about emotions today. But one of the things I want to start off by is that your body is your truth. Your body is the truth of your life. It is the truth of your relationships. It is the truth of what you put into it. It is the truth of what you're generating inside. And the beauty of your body is that it never lies. This part lies, thinky brain lies. Body never lies. So this is very interesting, and this is kind of an idea I'd like to keep in mind and keep working with as we go through this presentation, the idea of truth. And the idea of your body as the only thing in the world that will never lie to you. And I think for many of us, that's a very new concept, because we feel like our bodies lie to us. Are you hungry? Are you not hungry? I don't know what you want. Why do you want cheesecake? What the hell is wrong with you? Right? I had a client once who said to me, why does my body hate me? And I said, well, let's break that down. Every day you wake up and you say to your body, you're a piece of shit. I hate you. You're disgusting. Look at this. Gross. Would you talk to your child that way? Would you talk to your best friend that way? In fact, your body should have packed its suitcases and left. But the fact is, despite all of that, your body loves you. It loves you like, it loves you and it wants to keep you alive. So this is the first truth of the body I want you to remember. Your body loves you and wants you to stay alive. Everything else proceeds from that. So all of the things that your body does that seem weird or irrational or crazy or inconvenient is your body loving you and wanting you to stay alive. So keep that in mind. And the other piece of this is that every cell in your body is the truth of your existence. So the groovy thing I love about physiology, I can change my chemistry by what I eat. Like, wrap your mind around that for a second. I can change my chemistry by what I do, by what I think, by what I feel. I'm changing like atoms, man. Like, whoa, okay? So just wrap your head around that a little bit. And what I'm going to argue today is that our bodies can't talk. They don't speak in language. Language is thinky brains, real late to the party, okay? Our bodies speak in other languages. Pain. You know, Roland talked about pain this morning. Pain is a body language. Emotion is a body language. Movement is a body language. So today we're going to be talking about the language of the body, emotion. Okay? Emotion is a very critical signaling system. And the way that you are able to take in, process, use your emotions in lean eating will affect your success in the program. Okay? This is foundational. So I'd like to present you with an image of how we think change happens. We make the decision to change, and it happens all at once, and it's a glorious experience, and we feel like $1 million, and we do lean eating, and we never turn around and look back. Okay, so perhaps we're hoping that that's how it's going to happen. Of course, this is really a little bit more like what change looks like. And this is true, and I think this needs to be said. This is true even if we want the change. Even if the change is something that we're like 99.9% rushing towards, change always involves ambivalence, contradictions, opposing forces, push and pull. So if you're feeling ambivalent about lean eating, doesn't mean you're bad or lean eating is the wrong path for you. It means it's a natural part of change. Okay? You're just doing what is natural. Change involves loss. Change involves grieving. Change involves exuberance. We do our first pull-up. We're like, woo, yeah, that was awesome. Right? But we have to leave the old self behind in order to do that. So that's okay. It's just normal. And change involves some very primal emotions. And I'd like to kind of get down and talk about the evolution of this a little bit. Emotions have what is called neurological primacy. There will be no exam on this, you needn't remember this. The main thing to remember is that emotions fire first, before thinky brain fire, okay? So let's say I'm walking along and I see a shape. My amygdala, deep in my primate brain, fires first. Boom, shape. Whoa! What just came at me? This happens, and this is a very important point. I want you to pay attention to this part. Oh, wait, not yet. Pay attention. Now. This happens before I see it. Okay? So before my visual cortex registers what this is, what we would call sight, interpreting sight, I feel this. This is a split-second decision that is designed to keep me safe. Right? Body loves you, wants you to survive. Forget the visual cortex, it's behind. Let's go. There. Finally, my thinky brain's like, oh, bears are bad. By the time I'm thinking that, I am running the hell away. Okay? We need this. This is a survival mode. So, when we see this scary shape, this threat coming at us, we will have one of three reactions, which are very evolutionarily old. This is not you as a person. This is your DNA, baby. So you can't escape it. Okay? This is all mammals. Fight, flight. Now important. These two happen first. This will happen, freeze, if you cannot run away or fight. And that's very important to remember. The freeze reaction is what I call the checking out reaction. Numb out, zone out, go blank, deer in the headlights, like, The parasympathetic nervous system kicks in, you just kind of go limp. You kind of glaze over. You're not trying to do it. It's out of your control. Okay? It's controlled by the deep nervous system. So this happens when we can't do this. Remember that. Because it could be to move one notch along the continuum from spam to superhero, you might need to get here from here.